Hey guys, how's it going? So whoever's following me on Stocktwits, I've had really good swing calls this week, and I've decided to make a video about my upcoming swings and stocks that I really believe in for this week in particular. Um, so I want to show you my due diligence and the news behind them and why I believe they're gonna go up. I had really good success in the past 2 months with calls that you can see here on the screen. Stocks that went up in price. Honestly, like all these calls together are more than 1,000% up, and that's just a handful of them. Like I have a bunch more every day. I have some that lose, and I have some that win. Mostly for the swing part, it's the most profitable so far. So here's the research and here's the stocks that I picked for this week, the 10th of August 2020. So the first one is CTIC, and as you can see, this is the 1 year chart. And they're another big COVID-19 play. That's mostly what I'm investing in right now for the long-term accounts. And basically, when it comes to long-term, what I like to do, because of the huge up potential, like 600%, 300%, I would basically take an account. Let's just say if you have 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, whatever, how much you have on the account, and split it to 4 positions, 5, 10, sometimes 20, sometimes more. So right now in my swing account, I've managed, especially in the past 2 months, to really grow that account. So now I can reinvest all of my swing profits, because when it comes to what I live on my profits from day trading. So I started like a small fun account for swing trading and actually ended up like making really way more money than what I do on day trading. But at the same time, it's mostly because I know how to manage the account, because I don't put all my money into one stock. So this is something that you should take and consider. And another thing that's very important is don't take my word for it. Do your own due diligence and like go online, search up, look up, and trade and invest in the things that you really believe in. Because what I like about penny stocks is that in this market, you have a lot of stocks that are going to blow up, and you also have a lot of stocks that are, just going to keep going down. And that's not what I'm interested in investing, trading. I'm more interested in the ones that are actually going to be good for the economy, that are actually going to have like they have a potential to become like $1 billion companies, and not just stay as penny stocks. So that's what I like to trade in. That's what I like to invest in. Make sure that like we're not trapping anybody. Make sure that like you don't stay a bag holder, because it can be a big thing in penny stocks. Um, so what we know about CTIC is that they're focused on the development of innovative therapies, and that's a very big topic right now, especially with the pandemic that we live in. So you will see huge moves, especially on the therapeutical companies, biotech companies, all that sector is going up. But you also need to find the right stocks to trade, and the right stocks with the right news, and not just jump on anything. And at the same time, just like I already mentioned, don't put all your money into one stock. That's very important. um Another one that's already started running since my call, and actually I called this one on my Stocktwits this weekend. So every weekend I do my research for swings, looking for reinvest my profits, where to invest in, looking for stocks that will go up in price, and PHAS is one of them. Another COVID-19 stock. As you can see, I put all the info in front of us. And one big thing that's important for me is that like I'm not trying to pump anything. I'm not trying to pump any stocks, and I'm not looking for pumps and dumps. I'm not looking for people to follow me just to buy stocks because I said that they're worth it. And another thing is that I don't make up news. This is all from Yahoo. And a great thing about swings, and something that helped me to be very profitable and very successful with my swing, is basically just looking for the stocks that you can find with a Google search, stocks that are good for COVID-19 or good for whatever time that we at and what people are looking for, and at the same time that there's a real company behind them, and it's not just something that's gonna again pump and dump and we're never gonna see again. And when it comes to my goals, I first of all, like when you swing, you have to always follow up whatever you swing, whatever you buy and sell. So I like to always follow up, look at news, see, and my exit strategy is basically to see if like the news that people were talking about are not going there. It's not really going to go up like people said. And if I see like a 20-30% loss, I'll be out. But at the same time, I do my due diligence. Just like I said, I manage my position so I don't put all my money into one stock. So PHAS, another great gainer, another one that's I just found on a Google search, and at the same time I did the due diligence and I looked at the basically all the info, not just the news that are gonna come up, short float, stock float, share float, short float, that very important, like all those catalysts, volume, average volume. And this is something that you actually learn with time. So if you're looking for like to start trading as a business, as a full-time business, you have to basically put all your mind into it. And if you have a job, leave your job, focus your time on trading, borrow some money, don't invest that money until you have a successful, profitable, consistent strategy, because that's what we're looking for. In the end of the day, you're your own boss, you make your own money, and you start from zero every day. So very important to do your own due diligence and not just follow what you see. So when I look for these stocks, just like I said, I look for the ones that have good news behind them, but they're also like a good company and something that has a future potential. So PHAS is something that I'm very, very excited for. Another pharmaceutical company that I've been calling for a while on my Stocktwits, TNXP, Tonix Pharmaceuticals. So basically, very, very stable, and like their potential therapies, they're being developed to treat PTSD, cancers, radiation injury. It's a company that, like, if you've been trading runners and penny stocks, you might have seen it a lot because they're very worth it. And right now, they're also like doing a research on a COVID-19 vaccine. So it means that like they have a great future potential. Now, again, when we want to scalp, when we want to create a good swing account, we want to, just like I said, not focus on the one stock, not focus on the one that you really believe in, focus on more like having a variety of stocks. And, if one, like, even if you put $100 into a stock, but you end up with like a $300 profit from a long-term like swing because it went up 300%, 500%, it's rare, but it happens. Especially with the ones that are actually worth it. It's very, very good profits compared to what you can lose. You can lose like 20-30%, whatever, but like you can gain 500-600%. So that's crazy. And then the last one on the list, and a very, very popular one, is BIOC. Another great company in the list. I've had them for a long time, ever since like the whole COVID-19 started. I've been looking for a lot of stocks like BIOC, BIOC, that are basically therapeutical companies that are related to healthcare, companies that are related to biotech, companies, anything that could be helpful in this time and age that we live in. Because even before the COVID-19 started, people were really into like stocks, therapeutical stocks, biotechs. So right now, with the pandemic that we live in, that's what's hot. That's what people are looking for. So all it takes is just like one good news or one good short squeeze, and these stocks can be up 100-200%. So what we have in here, we have all the balls in our court. We have stocks that are being talked about, that they have a future, that they're not like fake companies. And at the same time, we don't have just one to hope for. We have a bunch, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever you have on your swing list. And then even if one or two or three a month blow up 500, 600%, or even 100%, 70%, it's great profits. And you won't even look at the ones that are like won't profit for you, because that one stock that went up 500%, it's gonna make up for like 30 or 20% at most of loss. So if you know how to manage it well, and if you know when to enter, when to exit, how to not panic, and how to not be like, how to not be too impulsive, this strategy can work out really, really good for you. But what I would recommend is basically taking the business approach, doing a lot of research, and not gamble. Don't jump on stocks. Really, like, make sure that what you're buying is going to profit for you. And if it doesn't profit for you, you have a right exit strategy and the right money management strategy, so you won't lose as much as you win. So I hope that makes sense for you guys, and I really hope to see like huge gains from those in the past week. I still have a little bit of money left, so I'm still doing my research, but I feel like I'm gonna go into more swing positions next week, unless I find something that's like very popular this week and people talk about. But for now, these are the ones that I'm the most anticipating this week for a great breakout, and hopefully that it will continue after that breakout as well. But again, the goal is to always watch it carefully and to make sure that you still have the news on your side, volume, all the rest of the catalyst. And yeah, guys, so I post all of these on my Stocktwits. You can follow my Stocktwits for free trade alerts. I have day trade alerts on my Stocktwits, and now I'm gonna start with my swing alerts here on YouTube as well, and I also do them on my Stocktwits. So you can follow me, look at my track record, and see how it goes basically. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Till the next one.